In the name of Almighty Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. As Muhammad, peace be upon him, narrated, if anyone travels on a road in search of knowledge, Almighty Allah will cause him to travel on one of the roads of paradise. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Tariq Masood. Thank you very much for watching my videos and your wonderful support to make this channel a grand success. We are a family, a partner. Please share and subscribe our channel if you haven't done so far. We as a team can work together to convert challenges into opportunities and opportunities into success stories. These success stories can be monetized into value addition in the world by large. Okay, today I'm going to discuss my lecture number 3 on Center of Excellence, governing a pathway, delivering on commitment, differentiated performance, enabling profit optimization. HAZOP study lecture number 3. So today I'm going to give a complete detail on a HAZOP. Okay, before my lecture I used to read a Quranic verse. Qala Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli Allahumma Rabbi zidni ilma. O my Lord, open my chest and ease my task for me and loose a knot from my tongue that they may understand my sayings. Allahumma Rabbi zidni ilma, O Allah, advance me in my knowledge and true understanding. Center of Excellence, lecture number 3, HAZOP study guidelines, section number 2. Okay, purpose of Center of Excellence. So as you know, so we will start purpose of the excellence. So where we are now, where we want to be, what to do and how to do. These are the 4 concepts or narrative in order to deliver a Center of Excellence. From my next slide, we will discuss what is the Center of Excellence and their initiatives, and later stage we will run a complete trail on HAZOP lecture number 2. Okay, Center of Excellence, governing path, delivering on a commitment, differentiated performance, enabling profit optimization process. What basically theme or background of Center of Excellence? If we can see here, first here, doing things right. Okay. Second, doing the right things and doing the right things right. Okay. Okay. This is my raw feed. It will pass through the process stream, and this is my ultimate goal achieved. In order to deliver the results, what I have to set up, the complete frameworks. First are leadership best practices, competency assurance, work management system, facility integrity management, alarm critical parameters management systems, contract, selections management, maintenance management systems, facility surveillance, capacity enhancement, short and long-term turnaround, operator care, management change, effective benchmarks, cash, operating management system, project management systems, effective benchmark systems, and what I have to deliver here, the Center of Excellence engineering best practices for continuous improvement. So today we are going to discuss HAZOP, hazard and operability study. Next, we will provide you hazard identifications guidelines, quantification of risk assessment guidelines, risk assessment and safety integrity levels guidelines. And one by one, we will discuss whole topics in order to deliver the required results. What is the ultimate goal here? If you can see here, my FFC, sweetening, hydrotreated, polymerization, hydrogenation, dehydration, hydrofunction, excellent. This is all the process equipment and process units, upstream, midstream, and downstream facilities. Okay, performance parameter. It demonstrates the first here, the personal safety, co-workers, contractor, and community safety. What we should do it, the system should be reliable enough to deliver required results. Okay, that is my leading factor, and this is my semi leading. Okay, environment, compliance, process and asset safety, work safety or not at all. And this is my semi lagging factor. Okay, production rate at plant, product on specification. There is always a time to do the right things at right time. And last, a continuous improvement. If it is worth doing, do it in a better way. Okay, in order to deliver the result, so what the people must do it. So if you can see here, my left side, this is a role and discipline engineers, petroleum, chemical, electrical power, instrumental control, mechanical, industrial, and civil engineers. Everybody has to contribute to deliver what their specializations: loss prevention engineers, safety engineers, process engineers, operation engineers, optimizations, all discipline maintenance engineers, corrosion engineering, integrity, reliability, cost, budgeting, and project engineer. If these people deliver the results, so we will be in an excellent position to achieve what we have planned. The first, personal safety, environment compliance, production at rate, and continuous improvement at last slide of the continuous improvement of this performance parameter. Okay, what we need to do it to deliver the result, we need center of excellence for engineering best practices. Okay, key takeaway points: HAZOP study, lecture number 3 and section 2, structure, team structure, responsibility, team members, and terminology we are going to discuss today. Okay, forward message. This document has been developed for a corporate HSC quality management system to determine and provide a minimum requirement for hazards and operability study, that is HAZOP. Number 1. Number 2. This document published for oil and gas companies, operation department, contractor and consultant utilizations. This document in its present form reflect as far as a possible current corporate requirements, taking into account the non-available industry best practices and applicable latest national international codes and standards. Number 3, this document is subjected to periodic review to reaffirm its adequacy or to conform to any changes in the corporate requirements or to include a new development in its subject matter. Number 4, this recognizes that there will be cases where addenda or data sheets or other clarification need to be attached to the HSC publications to suit a specific application or services involvements. As such, the contents of the document shall not be changed or re-edited by any user, any company or its contractor, suppliers, agent, etc. Number 5, any addenda or clarifications entailing a major changes shall be brought into consultation custodian department. All comments, review, recommendation about this document forward to me, t.masood.dr@both.edu. Okay, HAZOP study. Okay, first, HAZOP is required for any changes to the process. Number 1. Number 2, hazard and operability studies are a form of hazard identification. Number 3, the study identifies possible deviation. Number 4, contractor shall conduct HAZOP study in compliance with the requirement in the selected company operational guidelines. Okay. Next, contractor shall constitute a team comprised of all discipline engineers. Contractor shall design a review meeting. Contractor shall subject HAZOP a package. Contractor shall prepare HAZOP reports. And number 9, contractor shall close HAZOP study action points and if instrumented system design in HAZOP. Okay. Now, further detail we will discuss on my next slide. Okay, HAZOP objective. Primary aim of HAZOP study is to provide a systematic method of analyzing the cause and effects of abnormal plant operation. Okay, the technique for hazard turnover study HAZOP has been developed to provide a systematic method of analyzing the cause and effects of abnormal plant operation. Okay, so what we have explained here, the study methods and recording requirements for HAZOP studies. Its purpose is to advise about HAZOP team, a member and other member of a project of the approach to be adopted as well as the other contribution requirement from individual. It is based upon considered a worldwide best practices and international benchmarks in HAZOP deployments and management system. That is what HAZOP objective demonstrate. Okay. Scope. Okay. The standard that is specify the structure, responsibility and technique of the hazards and operability study. Okay. Now the applications, HAZOP study applications applicable to plant process and power utility system. The standard is applicable to plant or process utility system. Converge shall include all lines containing hydrocarbons or fluids which could pose hazards and utilities, for example, flare, open and closed drainage system, void fighting system, and emergency systems, cause and effect logic, etc. Okay, structure and responsibilities. First are the team structure, then all projects, in-house feed projects, plant change request, HAZOP training courses in line with corporate standard requirements. Okay, what it basically demonstrates. All capital projects, so which demonstrates, shall be led by an independent or third party, a chairperson, assisted by an independent scribe. In-house feed project and PCA may be chaired by an independent but non-third party chairpersons. All HAZOP teams member should be required to undertake or recognize HAZOP training courses in line with corporate requirement. Okay. HAZOP team member shall be categorized into two forms. One is core members and non-cores. So from next slide, we will discuss what the HAZOP core team shall consist of. Okay, HAZOP core team shall consist of, the first is a project engineer, second, operation representatives, process engineers, instrument engineers, technical safety and loss prevention engineers. So first is the project engineers, operation engineers, process engineer, instrument engineer, and last here the technical safety and loss prevention. Okay, corporate HSC requirement. The corporate HSC department representatives' main role is to assure that a minimum any company requirement with respect to HAZOP is being implemented. Attendance of a corporate HSC department representative shall be at discretion of a corporate HSC manager. However, project shall extend the invitation as required. Okay, so the non-core team shall consist of first a maintenance representative here. Second is a specialist engineering representative, regional operation HSC, and operation rep. So these are the four members are a non-core team. Okay, core team shall incorporate. The HAZOP study is on a contracted engineering project. The core team shall incorporate additional representations from the contractor. Number 1, a process engineer, technical safety, loss prevention, and instrumental engineers. Number 2, non-core team shell specialist. The non-core team shall consist of other specialist engineers, vendor, as and when required by HAZOP. It is essential that the team compositions by appropriate for the plant or design are being studied. All persons attending a HAZOP study must be available for its full duration without substitutions. Okay, HAZOP related documents or HAZOP supported document must read HSC governing framework, the major accident hazard management framework, philosophy, HSC management is guidelines for registering and hazards management, and safety in capital project allows guidelines for hazard identification study. Okay. Conclusion, we have discussed today objective, scope, application, HAZOP, a core team and non-core team, their role and responsibilities. Okay, my next lecture, we're going to discuss experienced required for the HAZOP team members' roles, HAZOP a chairperson requirement. Okay, few references here for today's lecture. First, Qatar Petroleum Doha Qatar, Oil and Gas Development Corporation Limited, Pakistan, World Energy Outlook 2013, US Geological Survey, US Department of Energy, Schlumberger Oilfield Glossary, International Energy Agency, Wikipedia, Oklahoma State Marginal Well Commission Pumpers Manual, State Oil Fact Sheets, NORSEC Standard Norway, Story of Oil in Pennsylvania, Air Liquid Gas Encyclopedia, Natural gas from wellhead to burner tip. Okay. Okay. Together everyone achieve more. Please do not hesitate. Send me your feedback, comments, t.masood.dr@bath.edu. Thank you very much. Please stay at home, stay safe, inspired, and blessed. Thank you very much.